Yes, so what is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. And we are back in Premiership action as I take on Coventry City at Highfield Road, a retro 90s stadium. Very, very excited for this game. And it's been quite a mixed bag over the last few games, I would say. We're obviously progressing through to the Champions League because at the start of this video, I'm actually going to react to and show you who I've got in the next round. But yeah, you can check out all my other games up there. And yeah, first of all, we're going to check out who we got in the next round of the Champions League. And then we're going to look at the league table and then see where we're at. And then hopefully, yeah, get into this and get another win. We are, like I said, in a mixed position at the minute. So yeah, let's have a look who we got in the Champions League. So here we go. Who do we get? That's the group stage. Who did we get? Knockout phase. So the draw has been made. Real Madrid. Real Madrid in the next round. Tough draw. That is a tough draw. Real Madrid in the next round of the Champions League. I mean, but look, probably say Barcelona are just as strong as them. And, you know, if I play the way I did against Barcelona, I shouldn't have any issues. So, yeah, we'll look forward to that. Of course, there'll be full match watch-alongs. This is clipped highlights today. We're going to look at the Premier League league table very quickly just to see where we're at and also maybe look at the goal rankings, assist rankings and everything like that. So that's where we're at the minute. So just taking this off, Newcastle currently lead by goal difference. They've got a plus 10 goal difference better. So comes to my point that I've made over the past few games. Strikers have really got to start stepping up and getting goals. Not enough goals really. If you look at... Yeah, I suppose I've still scored 25 goals, which is still the second best record in the league, and I've got the second best defensive record, but maybe it's still a little bit behind what Newcastle are. And today's opponents are Coventry, who sit 12th. And again, it's kind of fine margins. You can see from the league table, obviously, if you take Southampton, who are bottom, you've kind of got that slight gap between maybe Middlesbrough and AFC Wimbledon. But then other than that, it is very, very tight. So from 14th place, 14th place Blackburn, right up till what, 6th place Liverpool. You could even say probably even 4th place Arsenal. There's only 7 points. So it only takes a team like Blackburn to possibly win a couple on the spin. And before you know it, they're within that sort of top 8 area. It's a very, very tight league. And of course, you can see at the top, you know, West Ham and Arsenal are sort of slightly further behind Newcastle and myself. But this is going to be a big game. So, yeah, we're going to go on to team selection and, yeah, hopefully get the win. So, yeah, we're on to the starting lineup, and I've made a few changes after the win against Barcelona. So, Gary Pallister comes in, Nicky Butt, Jesper Blomqvist, Karol Boborski, Thierry Henry, and Andy Cole. Now, you might criticise that I may change my team around a little bit too much just because at times I always have quite a different starting lineup. But I feel I've got such a strong squad, there's no reason why I should. And obviously, of course, yes, Coventry, classic side, the likes of Dion Dublin, Darren Huckabee, formerly of probably one of the most local clubs to me, Norwich. Gary McAllister, of course, he went on to Liverpool. Gordon Strachan, ex-Manchester United, Steve Grizovic. Yeah, this is going to be a tough game, but... like Barcelona, positive vibes. Let's get some goals and, yeah, on to kickoff.
Chance to play it in. Battles to win it back. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Good by Henry. And here's Blomqvist. Good counter-attack by United. Jesper Blomqvist. Straight at the keeper. Waiting for him to come out. Sorry about the different camera angle. It's just how these stadiums are modded at times. A really good break by United. Blomqvist should have probably scored. Good ball. Andy Cole. Oh, it's at the bar.
That's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, again, you can see by how the stadium is modded. Don't be put off by that, by the way. It just happens with some of them. It takes some getting used to playing at this angle. Good from Strachan.
No goals. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory.
Andy Cole.
No joy. Oh, shooting
Keep up. Oh, just over. It's just getting used to playing at this angle.
And almost as good a second. That's a great effort.
My best mate Jaden said to me, because he watches my videos, one of my biggest fans, but he literally said, like, yeah, it must be so tough playing at that angle. It is, but we'll get there.
Forward it goes.
Good ball by Gary Neville. Andy Cole. Henry. Beautiful football. Beautiful goal. What a goal. Beautiful link up between Andy Cole and Thierry Henry. And that's just settled the nerves a little bit there. And Andy Cole with another goal. Brilliant setup play by him and Henry. That's a great ball by Gary Neville. But this is a setup play, running off like this. Great link up play between the two. And it's a great finish by Andy Cole. No doubt he was going to score that. Watch this perfectly weighted ball by Henry. It's good to see Henry get an assist, actually. He struggled probably over the last 7 or 8 games to really sort of get himself into games. But hopefully this is the touch paper, the blue touch paper, that gets him into it. Yeah, so it's half time. And again, I think it's been a pretty good performance, if I'm being honest. I mean, you might think, oh, you're only 1-0 up again, but I think we've had plenty of chances. And I think if you look at the stats, they've had one effort which was blocked. Other than that, they've not threatened. They're obviously trying to use Dion Dublin as a focal point, and a proper focal point, and he is winning a lot of headers against my centre-backs, but they're not really doing much else. Cole and Henry have been superb, and I think I've had chances. I think I'll get more chances, so yeah, fingers crossed, and yeah, we'll put them to the sword in the second half. Famous last words. Dublin's been a threat. Good ball. Huckabee's in it. Oh, been caught up the pitch. Huckabee. Oh, he's put it wide. What a chance for Huckabee.
Yeah, but I really like
that. What happened there?
I think
he just got caught up the pitch.
And get it right.
And I tell you what, it should be 1-1. Schmeichel does really well. And that is full time. And it's a win. And to be fair, all I'll say is that camera angle is an absolute bastard to play to. And I'm not making excuses, by the way, so please don't think I'm making any excuses. But that was a really difficult camera angle to play with. But we got the win. They had one massive chance in the second half through Darren Huckabee. But, you know, we'll take the win. Let's see where that puts us in the league table. Let's look at other results. West Ham versus Newcastle was a draw, so I will go back to the top of the table by 2 points. So I've got a lead at the back. I mean, it keeps swinging, doesn't it? I mean, Christ, I think YouTube, as I film this now, the date is the 27th of June. You're going to be watching videos now thinking, Christ, how's he going to get up the league and stuff? But we're pretty much nearly at the halfway point of the Premier League season, and there's 10 points between ourselves now and Liverpool that are fourth. The gap is emerging at the top. However, I think it's going to be tough because we've just got to keep plugging these wins away. Newcastle, believe it or not, are still unbeaten in the league, but they're not top. I mean, what in the world would you think? And the defeat for Coventry puts them down to 14th. But how many times would you say after 14 games, if you said, yeah, Newcastle are unbeaten, if I said to you before this, without showing you the league table, Newcastle are currently undefeated in the league, you'd go, well, yeah, they're top by probably, I don't know, 7 or 8 points. But no, it's, yeah, it's a good position to be in, and I'll take it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Really appreciate you sticking around and watching the video. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and as I film this right now, I'm on the quest for 100 subscribers. I might be there by the time I put this video out, but I'm on the quest for that. So yeah, make sure to click the subscribe button, like the video, and any questions, bang it in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of this game, and I will see you in the next one.